Our economy was US dollars 3.9 billion in 1986. It is now US dollars 55 billion. It has been growing at the rate of 6.3% per year for the last 38 years. We are now a lower middle income country with the GDP per capita of US dollars 1,154. Therefore, the groups that have been misinforming the public recently about the parasitic agencies that we are rationalizing, especially coffee, are a disgrace to the country. I even feel embarrassed to participate in the controversy. Mpura n'okuswala eggwanga lyonna okubeerawo boogala ku bitaliimu mwanyi. That's why I've called all these people to help you understand. Kiswaza n'okuswaza okusangaawo abantu baguumalidde mu bitaliimu eby'omugaso ne babyerabira. How could anybody who wants Uganda to grow spend even 1 week, let alone the 7 years we have spent on this subject, on this issue, discussing such an obvious issue? This sentence is mixed up. We shall sort it out. Suppose we had only coffee with our wonderful UCDA. How would the country survive? Because you see, coffee. Now suppose, okay, let's say, we now say, okay, thank you very much. Let's only do coffee. Kubanga UCDA, now another people are saying, coffee. We only do coffee. Now, suppose we did that. How could the country survive? With a population of 46 million, each person needs 2,000 calories per day. Kubanga abasayansi basobola okubala petrol y'omubiri gye gwetaaga peteroli in the form of calories, bazita calories mu luzungu, eziva mu mmere, coming from food. And they are saying that an adult person needs 2,000 calories per day. With 46 million people, we would need 550,000 metric tons of wheat to feed ourselves. This would cost okulya kwokka emigati engano would cost US dollars 380 million per year imported from outside. This is just eating. How about clothing? How about cement and other building materials for shelter? Moreover, Uganda is not like Japan or South Korea or those countries where the main and sometimes the only resource is a skilled population that they use to manufacture cars, etc. Uganda has both the human resource and the natural resource. We shall use them to create prosperity for our people. So therefore, while some of the people, the colonialists, we are talking about coffee, cotton, and copper, and tea, tobacco, and tourism. For us, we are talking about 60 efforts. We are talking about 60 products, bananas, cocoa, milk, beef, maize, cassava. Cassava is going to be a very big money earner. It's already becoming one. sugar cane. We are talking about all those. Then we are talking about the industrial products. We are not including the industrial products, cement, what. We are talking about a full economy, not a partial economy. These side agencies, UNRWA, UCDA, DDA, etc., were a temporary measure. Were temporary measures that I accepted at the beginning of our government, mainly because of the low pay for our public servants and their low enthusiasm and motivation for work. The logic was that for particular projects, in order to ensure implementation, create a side group outside the public service, pay them well, and facilitate them well so that the project is implemented. It was tied to particular effort. I did not fully accept this logic, but I also did not oppose it because we had much more serious problems at that time. We, the FRONASA, NRA, NRM, always work for patriotism, not for money. And indeed, other Ugandans do the same. The research scientists at Kawanda, Chituza, Sereri, etc., and the leaders have been working for low salaries for most of this time. Baliwano, I've called some of the research people. I think one of them can speak. Do you speak? Who speaks English? Okay.